guys, it is your boy Dylan here for another round of Dylan Does DC, guys. Let's go! We're at Succotash in downtown DC, and it's a beautiful restaurant. I believe they have 2 Michelin stars. We didn't know that before. We definitely weren't trying to spend too much money on this, but here we are anyway. So while you're here, you might as well try out. So they have tons of different bourbons. So I don't know if you can tell. So this is the original no-age bourbon. It's a lot lighter. This one, I believe, is the 5-year, and this one is the 7-year. And you can tell it's a lot deeper brown. So we'll be trying the flights, and then we have Order of Feud coming up next, and we'll keep y'all tuned. All right, we are walking back from Sasquatch, Succotash. So I got the apple cider pork ribs, and let me tell you guys, it was probably my fault because I'm from Texas and we do ribs like amazing in Texas, so they just didn't live up, which I should have known that. And then they had it on dirty rice. I don't know, I like fusion foods, but ribs and dirty rice just did not go, and the rice was really thick. It just wasn't great. However, you had the chicken and waffles, and that scared me. You had the chicken and waffles, which you liked.
Yes, they were good.
And then that Old Bay mac and cheese. Now that was delicious. I would get that again. Would you go back there though?
Nah.
No, I wouldn't go back there. And we looked it up. They lost their Michelin star after 2018. They got one in 2018. They lost it, I guess. Which, I get it. I get it. Okay, it is our first full day. We started off with breakfast and coffee. And she almost lost her life. So we are here in downtown DC. Guys, it is cold. Back in Texas, it is like 85 degrees. Over here, it's 50 degrees. Kind of ridiculous. I don't know who planned this trip and why we came here. But we're about to try out the metro. We've done the subway in New York, which took us like a full weekend to figure out. So we'll see if we can figure out this metro system. We're trying to go to the national park here in a little bit. So this should be fun. If we end up going the wrong way and go out of DC, we just get off and get on the one going the opposite way, I guess, right?
Right.
She wasn't listening to me. Okay, we just made it over here to the Washington Monument. Guys, this thing is massive. Look, Spider-Man Homecoming. No, Far From Home. No. I don't know which one it was. The Spider-Man movie where he's like swinging across it. It doesn't look as big, but it is huge in real life. Our first stop is the National Archives to steal the Declaration of Independence. We were gonna go to the gala tonight to dress up and to like blend in, but we think that's been done too much. So we're gonna just go in like tourists this time and steal it that way. Just leaving the National Archives, and what would you rate our founding document? 1 to 10.
2. Couldn't even read it.
Oh, Yeah, there's like, it's faded pretty bad. I wonder, like, in another 100 years, how bad, or if you'll even be able to see them. I feel like in all the videos, the movies, the buildings look small, but in reality, these things are massive. And they're like, I don't know, this marble stone. Just walking around here, you feel a lot smaller when you're actually walking around. Not just the significance and the weight of these buildings and these monuments, but they're physically large too. So keep that in mind when you visit DC. It looks small, like to walk to one, but they're long walks in between. Okay, right past the Washington Monument are these famous cherry blossom trees. So behind me, these are kind of going out of season right here. You see they're whiter instead of pink. But I'm sure it's really beautiful. We're like 2 weeks past the prime season for these, but these younger trees behind me, the pink ones, are still blossoming pretty well. Let me see if I can show you. Kind of white. Oh, you can't even see it. Let's see. But these are the older ones, so they're kind of already out of their season. I'm sure it's beautiful. I've seen photos of it, but right now, kind of rough. So we're about to go to lunch. Not China Poblano like in Vegas. It's China something, but it's by Jose Andres, like China Poblano is. So we liked this food before. We're gonna try it again. China Chiclano. It was good. We had the shishito peppers and the traditional dim sum. Flavors were really good. I liked the dim sum a lot. You didn't like it was pork and shrimp and mushrooms, and maybe it was the mushrooms that she didn't like, but the flavors were really good. Now we're on our way to this ramen spot, so we're just hopping and eating. Okay, we've picked some great eating spots today. We just got back from Daikaya, and we had the spicy miso, it's a ramen spot, and the fried gaizo. Okay, we're about to go into the National Museum of Art. Bree wants to open her mind up and try to put her own perspective into the art. Honestly, I'm getting tired of these pretentious buildings. They're too big. Way too big. Okay, just leaving the National Museum of Art. Were your horizons expanded?
They were. I learned about the extinction of bison.
I told you about it, and then you didn't believe me, and then you went and read it, and like, oh, okay. You didn't even say like you were right. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
You just like, oh, and just like moved on. Okay. Well, a lot of old paintings. Not very new stuff. No modern art. Definitely. Oh, I guess it's a museum. They're not going to have new stuff. Anyway, glad that's over. Now we're going to go find some cookies. Surprise, guys. Here we are at the White House. Behind all these people. Behind the gate. Behind the trees. I feel like I've seen photos of people getting a lot closer than this. But I guess times have changed, so worth the walk. Definitely come. You come to DC, definitely come and look at the gate in front of the White House and the trees and the crowd. It's a great view. We just finished at the goat room. She had the tiki masala. I had chicken tiki masala. I had the lamb chops. The lamb chops are good. Kind of like, I guess I'm used to French lamb chops. So these are a little bit different. They were like grilled or like barbecued, on a grill. Your tiki masala?
It was good.
It was good. It was different. We never had Indian food before, the curry taste and all that stuff. So it was different, but it was still good. Would you go there again? Oh, she didn't answer. What's up, guys? We're on day 2 in DC, and we are about to hit the metro and then go to the National Mall to see if we can try out another museum today. And then after that, we're gonna swing on over to, well, not swing, it's a long walk, no swinging, to the Lincoln Memorial. Okay, we're gonna try our luck at the Hirshhorn Museum. It's supposed to be like a new modern art exhibits and things like that, interactive, and we're all about interactive, trying to have fun while enjoying history.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful day. The Washington Monument's behind me, and then we have the Capitol that way. No jacket today. The sun is out. It actually feels amazing. She's wearing a sweater still, but that's her own fault. Okay, just leaving the Hirshhorn Museum. Pretty cool. Not as interactive as we thought, but still cool. Really cool images. They had some Picasso paintings in there. Who was the lady that you said was famous?
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Georgia O'Keeffe paintings were in there. One of them was like a really cool interactive. I'll show it to you now. Kind of walk through the painting, which is cool. We like to touch things, and of course it's like no touching, really serious vibes, which I get. So it was cool to admire some of the stuff, but we were looking for more like touching, interacting with the art, but still cool museum to try out. We are now entering the Lincoln Memorial. A lot of people will see how great this shot is. Definitely a must see for DC. It's everything you would imagine from the movies, TV shows, everything. It's a must see. Even the building that he sits in is pretty freaking cool, guys. Okay, we're here at Eat Burgers, and guys, this looks delicious. Okay, it is like falling apart. It is so juicy, guys. Come to Eat Burgers. Okay, we're here at the Eastern Market. It seems like it's like a suburb of downtown DC, and they have a little farmer's market on weekends, and today's Sunday, so we swung by. This is where we also ate at Eat Burgers. It was really good. I recommend it. I guess we're gonna do a little bit of shopping for now. All right, we are on our way to a nice Italian dinner, and Pookie looks amazing tonight. Can you tell us what you're wearing?
Aritzia. And Aldo shoes.
That's it.
Aritzia.
Anyway,
Aritzia box set.
I'll update y'all. It's like a 12-minute walk, not far from where we're staying, but I'll give y'all an update. Okay, we started with the meatballs with their red sauce. It was a little bit spicy, but the meatballs cut so well, and they were so tender and moist. They were great. So starters, easy. I ordered the Drunken Love pizza with vodka sauce instead of the red sauce, and Bree ordered the vodka pasta. They called it macaroni, which I guess is like it's a type of pasta to us, but maybe that just means pasta in Italian. I don't know. But hers was really good too. Hers was spicy though. It was like a spicy vodka, and the noodles were al dente, perfect cook, great meal. If you're in DC, check out Graziano. All right, it is day 3 in DC. Bree woke up early this morning to try to get us tickets to the Holocaust Museum because they do same day tickets at 7 a.m. It's like a race to get them. It's almost like the Taylor Swift concert. It wouldn't let us through. We tried to try different browsers, different phones, and we kept getting error messages. So I don't know if it's just not meant to be, but it didn't work for us. So we're gonna go to the Unconventional Diner. It's supposed to be a nice brunch spot. Then we're gonna go to the Arlington Cemetery, check that area out, get lunch, and head to the airport. Just leaving the Unconventional Diner. My sandwich was really good. I'm not a big breakfast person, but it was like an egg and bacon sandwich with hollandaise sauce. Really good, really saucy. She had like a biscuit, pork sausage, egg, meal. I don't know. They just placed it. They stacked it on top. It wasn't a sandwich. They just stacked it on top. Eggs were overcooked for her, so there was no yolk. It was supposed to be like an over easy egg. However, it took forever for them to recook the egg, and they just took the egg. They didn't replace the whole meal. They just brought her a new egg, and by the time they brought her the new egg, the egg was hot and her meal was cold, and they didn't really do anything about it. Our waiter didn't. I don't know if he had a bad day. Just not a great experience. Besides my sandwich. My sandwich was great, but customer service is not that great. We are just now leaving the Arlington Cemetery, and it is, I guess, awe-inspiring, breathtaking. How would you describe it?
Emotional.
Definitely emotional. We just went to the JFK gravesite, which I feel like we have like a special connection being from Dallas. I know it's not the best connection is where he got assassinated, but we just grew up. You drive through downtown, you always see it. So I wasn't alive when it happened, but just kind of a special connection seeing the gravesite as well. And then we went to the tomb of the unknown soldiers, or it's just one soldier, but representing all the soldiers that are unknown. And the changing of the guard was a really special moment. I think this was a great stop. One of our favorites.
Yep.
And it's so peaceful in there too. I didn't do any footage or videos or pictures of the tombs just out of respect. So it's one of the things you have to come and experience for yourself. All right, we just came to Roaming Roosters because I was craving a spicy chicken sandwich, and this looks delicious. Ooh. A lot of slaw, but let's bite into it. Find out. All right. Ooh, it's acidic. Pretty good chicken sandwich. It's like Nashville hot chicken. Really good, actually. For a little hole in the wall. Okay, just left the Roaming Rooster. Pretty good Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Chicken wasn't super thick or moist. Little smaller fillets. But still pretty good. Good seasoning. Good coleslaw on top of it. It was good. But now we're walking down the street to Old Ben's for the famous chili hot dogs. They call them smokes here.
We have the original
Half smoke
dog, the steamed bun, chili sauce, diced onions, and a mustard. I'm not used to not having cheese on my chili, but you know, we're gonna give it a go. My hands taste like hand sanitizer. Pretty good. I like it. Taste it?
Pretty good flavors.
I don't think you'll like the mustard, but I I like mustard on my hot dogs, so it's nothing new to me.
Yeah, I'll try it.
You try it.
Mustard.
You don't like the mustard part of it?
Without the chili tastes really good. I like how it's gonna sound really bad, but how greasy the chili is. It just savory, I think. And the little pieces, the really small diced onions. But the mustard gets me. I'm not a fan of mustard. I do like a honey mustard, but this really like it's not bad. You try it. It's not overpowering, but it's there enough. Okay, we are walking back to the hotel to get our luggage and gonna hit the metros to go back to the airport. And while we're walking back, it's supposed to be peak eclipse time right about now, and you can't really see anything. So it's better back in Dallas. All of our family and friends are sending us photos of what it looks like. And we're like, great. It just looks like a normal sunny day here in DC. We didn't get glasses, so we really can't see. We don't want to look, but just a normal sunny day here in DC. All right, we finally made it back to Dallas.
Yep.
This has been Dylan Does DC. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and stay tuned for the next video.
And ring the bell.